We heard what the Free State Premier has said, quite mouthful. What have you made out of the speech?
Well, it's rather relatively a nice speech, if I may put it that way. Safe to say half of it is extracted from EFF manifesto, so we're quite pleased by that half. However, this man must come out clear. What is he going to do with corruption? He can't just say that Free State has been a breeding ground for corruption. What must be done? What is he going to do? This is the man that has been parading himself, Kobo Zondo Commission. Want to do now? He's got the leeway. He's got power to exercise. So let's see him if he's out to face corruption. His own comrades have been caught with their hands in the till. So we want to see him on the ground working and sending them to prison.
Talking about that, he's also mentioned that there's been recommendations by the Zondo Commission, of course. They've tried to draft down what they think should be dealt with within the province, and they've submitted that to the Office of the Presidency. What's the take on that?
That's another stalling mechanism. It's a delay tactic. If a thief is a thief, you don't recommend to anyone. A thief must be arrested. Want to see them being shoved and pushed into the Bagistama Ponisat, they must be arrested. So ANC is just being ANC. Nice rhetoric and no practice at all. We want to see things being done. That's the only way to inspire hope to masses of our people that have been dejected. Some of them do not have houses. Some of them cannot even go to school because these people, his comrades have stolen money. His party has stolen money. And it has been painted in the same Zondo Commission. So today he comes here with a nice rhetoric, half of which is the EFF. But we say, let's give him space. We want to give him space, and we're watching him closely. We hope that he'll live up to his expectations.
You've been vocal about the issue of roads, and we hear now that 1 billion has been set aside to make sure that it prioritizes the roads of Fixbeck, the roads of Botterville for economic drive in the province. Are you happy? Is that a positive thing?
Well, you don't hasten to celebrate with the ANC. That part you know. They can pledge 1 million, 1 billion, and the next day it's nowhere to be found. Next day, there's a road somewhere in Dennisville where there's no road, but money has been spent. So you don't just hasten to celebrate. So we know these tactics. We want to see the road. We want to see high quality road that respects the lives of our people, because people have been losing lives in these roads. So if they truly respect masses of our people, they better take this money where it needs to be. So we know that they're going to inflate it, they're going to remultiply it. Starts as 1 billion, later on is about 10 billion that's been projected to, or maybe directed to one road. So we understand how they operate, but we're here to exercise oversight, and serious oversight over them.
Well, what we hear here from the EFF is that the issue of action should be in place. He's saying that, yes, that was a moving speech. However, it's something that has been told before, and saying that they will wait until they can see the action with the issue of roads, with the issue of education, the infrastructure, the dire situation in the municipalities. But I just want to bring one more, an activist from the community. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. I just want to understand from your side, as a representative of residents, what do you make of the speech by Mxolisi Dukwana?
The speech of the new elected Premier is quite okay, it's quite good. We are happy about what he's trying to put on the table. The most important thing is unemployment, which must be, at least we must reach 80% of employment in the Free State. And now that the budget of 156 million that he has put for Mangaung, it must benefit people of Mangaung. And the main issue here is delivery, service delivery, employment issue, business opportunity, and land for people of the Free State. People coming from outside of the Free State and benefit here, that must stop, as he indicated on his speech. And the thing of working together with civil movements, the government needs that, to work together with civil movements. The municipality must work together with us so that we can have a plan of action. All we need now is transformation. That's all we need now from the new elected Premier and his leadership.
All right, thank you. We've heard from one of the activists saying that, of course, implementation it's what they need. All I also can indicate is that Premier also mentioned the issue of primary healthcare being given priority, and also those stalling projects that cost millions of rands, and also the one that cost billions. I'm talking about the one that is in Virginia, and also the small economic zone that is currently in Maluti Apofung. They are saying that it has so far attracted 12 investors, and in return that would mean that the province will have at about 1 billion rand. But I must indicate that it's not the first time we hear when it comes to the small economic zone that was officially launched by then President Jacob Zuma, but till to date there is no economic activity that is taking place. But we will have to wait and see as to what will happen now with the new Premier. He also mentioned that he will launch the Batubili, whereby he will be going to various districts just to make sure that the issues of service delivery are being prioritized. Quite a lot that has come out from him, given that he was the cooperative governance MEC, saying that the corruption that is taking place within the municipalities also will be dealt with, and also with the issues of the salaries that are not paid on time will of course be looked at.